You might thinking how to create a dynamic timeline chart in Google Sheet because there is no such video on internet or any other post which show you how to create a fully dynamic timeline chart. But I learned some useful trick and now I will show you how to create a fully dynamic timeline chart template. Now, for example, if I simply go here and double click, let's say this is 26th January, and let's say I'm going to update this date, you can see the position of my timeline is automatically adjusted. From the last couple of videos, I'm teaching how to create a tractor chart in Google Sheet, such as focused line chart, dual data label, bar chart with difference, and now I will show you how to create this amazing timeline chart template in Google Sheet. Consider I have two columns of data sheet. The first thing we need to create 5 helper column and the formula and value are super easy to understand. For the timeline height, I will simply type 1, -1, 0.5, then -0.5, hit enter. Now I will copy this value, hit Ctrl C, right click, paste as the value. Again I will paste as the value. And again I will use paste as the value options. We don't need the extra value on the end. I will simply click and hit delete key. For the baseline, we simply need to type 0, 0. So I will simply type 0 and drag till the end of my data sheet. Now I will select my entire table of data sheet including the blank column. Click on Insert, Chart. In this case, you can see the chart type is a column chart. We simply need to change into a scatter chart. The next thing you can see x-axis. Here you can see a data label. For now, we don't need any data label, so I will simply remove this one. Now we need to customize this chart a little bit more. The first thing I will click on vertical x-axis values. Here you can see main and max value. For the main value, we need to define -1.5, and for the max value, I will simply define 1.5, hit enter. The next thing, I will click on this horizontal grid line. Here you can see measure spacing type. You can see step and you can also see a count. I will select the count option. And for the measure count, I will select the 5 options. And now you can see nicely we have a baseline. If I click outside my chart, this is how it's look. The next thing, we need to remove this vertical grid line. I will click on my chart, edit chart, customize, click on grid line and tick. I will select the horizontal x-axis, scroll a little bit, and here you can see measure grid line. I will simply uncheck this one. Now I will click on this grid line. You can select or you can simply choose vertical x-axis. In this case, if I simply remove the grid line, my baseline is will remove. So I will display the measure grid line, but for the grid line color, I will choose the white font color. And now if I click outside my chart, I have a nice baseline as well as I have the timeline detail. The only thing is we don't need the vertical x-axis now and we don't need the horizontal x-axis. If I simply double click on vertical x-axis, there is no option to delete. If I hit a delete key, you can see item cannot be deleted, message will be displayed. So what I need to do, for the text color, I will choose the white text color. And for the label font size, I will choose the smallest size, which is 6 point, hit enter. Similarly, I will select my x-axis. For the label font size, I will choose 6 point, hit enter. And for the text color, I will choose the white font color. And I think in this case, we don't need the legend, so I will click and hit delete key. Now we need to connect the blue point with a red point. The first thing, I will move this chart on a right area. Here you can see vertical line. On this column, we need to apply a very simple formula, type equal. Select the timeline height cell. divide the result by 2, hit enter and simply accept the suggestion. You can see a new series has been added in between the red and the blue. If I click on my chart and simply click on 3 dots, edit the chart, customize, click on series, select the vertical line series, scroll a little bit. Here you can see error bar. I will simply check this one, and for the value I will simply type 100%. Now you can see perfectly the error bar touches both the baseline and the blue point. Now I will scroll a little bit up. For the point size I will select none option, and for the fill color I will choose the dark red color. Of course I need to do format for other series as well, so I will select the timeline height. For the color I will choose the same dark color. For the point size I will choose, let's say, 10 point. And now I will select the baseline. For the fill color I will choose black color. And I think we need to change the shape. So I will simply select the shape, let's say diamond shape. Now if I close this window and click outside my chart, this is how for now it's look. Now we need to apply data label on our chart. I will simply click on my chart, click on the 3 dot, edit the chart. On the setup, you can see timeline height. I will click on these 3 dots, add a label. Instead of actual date, I will click on this one and we simply need to select the timeline detail. Click on customize, series option. Select the timeline height series. Scroll a little bit. You can see the data label is already checked. The custom is already selected. For the position, I will select the right position. And now I will close this window. Now we need to do a little bit more adjustment to this chart. The first thing, I will increase the width of this chart a little bit more. Now I will double click inside of my chart. We need to reduce the plot area so I can perfectly read my data label. If you want to bold the data label, simply click on series option again. Select the timeline height and simply bold the data label. The problem in Google Sheet, we cannot display the multi-line data label. So for this, I will show you a very small and clever tricks. I will click on second line height, type equal. Click on timeline height, subtract 0.15 value, hit enter and simply accept the suggestion. For the second line data label, I want to display my dates. So I will type text function, open parentheses, click on my dates, hit comma. For the format, I want to display as a day and I want to display the month with 3 character quotation mark. Again, close parentheses, hit enter and simply accept the suggestion. Now again, I will double click on my chart, click on series and now we will select the second line height series. Scroll a little bit. The first thing we need to apply the data label. For the data label, instead of value, I will select the custom. And for the position, I will select the right position. If you want to bold the data label, simply click on B. If you want to change the color, simply select the dark black color. And the only thing, I don't want to see the green dots, so I will scroll up. And for the point size, I will select none option. Now if I close this window and click outside my chart, this is how my timeline is look like. Each and everything is totally dynamic. I hope you enjoyed the video and learned something useful. I will share this template free of cost with you. You can simply update the dates and the timeline detail. Each and everything will automatically auto update. If you want more lines, simply follow my video and update your data set. Thank you so much.